So, you think you'll save some money buying a shed kit and building it yourself, or your mate reckons he can help you throw one up over a weekend. Yeah, right. Before you turn your backyard into a construction crime scene, let me let you know about the real disasters I see every single week. The ones that cost people thousands, blow out their timelines and turn a cheap idea into a very, very expensive mess. Let's kill the DIY shed myth once and for all. My name's David, I'm the Shed Insider. I've spent the last 4 years designing, quoting and helping build hundreds of sheds across southeast Queensland. I've done hundreds of site visits. I've seen the great, the bad and the holy hell, how is this still standing? And let me be blunt, DIY kits don't save you money. They just hand you someone else's job plus all the risk, all the blame and usually none of the warranty. Today I'm going to show you exactly why. People say things like, I'll save thousands if I build it myself. I've got a mate who's a builder. He'll do it cheap. Well, let me translate that for you into common English. It stands for, I'm about to make the most expensive mistake of my life. Because the comparison that people make is simply wrong. They compare kit price to a turnkey build price. But the real comparison is DIY done right versus a professional doing it right. And DIY done right costs a hell of a lot more than people realise. Let's start with a builder situation, because this one catches out more people than anything else. In Queensland, you need a legally licensed QBCC builder to erect your shed, unless you do the owner builders course. Most people don't do it. Most people won't do it, and some people can't even pass the course test. Most people don't even know that the rule even exists. So what do DIYers do? They call a mate, or they find a weekend builder who does cashies on the weekend. No warranty, no paperwork, no comeback if things go wrong. Here's a true example I saw just the other day. We pay a licensed builder $2,000 or so to put up a 6x6 standard shed. The same builder goes to cash jobs on the weekend for a DIY customer and charges $5,000. Because the DIY customer, he's already behind, he's already stressed and he's already stuck and his wife's yelling at him, when are you going to get rid of that kid out of the backyard? So there goes your $3,000 saving. And before you ask, no, your cousin who once helped frame out a pergola in 1998 is not a qualified steel shed builder. Now let's talk about the slab. Here's what I see constantly. Slabs poured in the wrong spot, slabs the wrong size, slabs that aren't square, slabs that aren't flat, no edge beam, no piers, and every single time, guess who pays to fix it? You do. And I tell my customers exactly the same thing, and I'm going to bleep this out for you. You fix it. When the shed company organises the slab, the concreter is licensed. You're covered. If something goes wrong, the company fixes it. And you get a warranty. Your mate's slab? No warranty, no support, no legal footing. If it's wrong, you're paying for a full re-slab or an expensive modification. DIY slabs turn a $20,000 shed into a $35,000 nightmare very, very quickly. Now we get to the fun one, the cheap kit trap. Every single week I meet someone proudly telling me, I bought a shed kit online. It was 50% off. Mate, those websites have been running limited time flash sales that end tomorrow since the beginning of the internet. There's nothing limited about it. It runs every day. They're just cheap. Cheap kits always come with problems. Thinner steel, weaker frames, wobbly doors, wrong wind rating, missing components, terrible instructions, support phones that never get answered. You'd think you're ringing the witness protection line, and engineering that wouldn't survive a decent breeze. These companies rely on one thing, fear of missing out and inexperience. Believe me, if it looks too good to be true, it is. Not sometimes, all the time. Cheap kit buyers don't save money. They buy themselves a bigger problem. Now let's talk about the gear you need to build a shed. It's a big pile of gear. You can't build a shed with a hammer and a prayer. You're going to need a scissor lift, a crane or a telehandler, a laser level, impact guns, quality drill bits, tech screws, rivet guns, safety gear, a decent ladder setup, probably a concrete pump. Builders and concreters already own this, and none of it's cheap. The tool run alone will kill most of the budget to make up the difference between buying a cheap shed kit and buying a proper one. Now for the silent killer, insurance and certifier problems. If your shed kit isn't built exactly to the engineering or exactly to code, the certifier can simply refuse to sign it off. No final inspection, no Form 21, no Form 43 for the slab, no compliance, and the worst part, your home insurance might refuse to cover the shed altogether. So if a storm tears it apart and sheds do get torn apart, here's some photos, the insurance checks whether it was built properly. If it wasn't, they say, sorry mate, not our problem. You now own a very expensive pile of twisted metal and your car's probably trashed as well. DIY just doesn't save you money. It hides the true cost until it's too late, until the pile of metal is sitting in your backyard. So let me be brutally honest. DIY shed kits don't save money. They shift the cost from the beginning to the end, and the end is always more expensive. You either pay a shed company or you pay a builder to fix your mistakes, plus your variations, plus your equipment hire, plus reslabbing maybe, plus whatever else goes wrong, plus the time it takes for you to build it or find a builder to build it, and that's not going to be easy for some of them. Pick your poison. If you still want to DIY and you're a good builder, fine. But here's how not to yourself. Buy from a reputable shed company that gives you site-specific engineering. Use a licensed concreter. Use a licensed shed builder, or better still, be a licensed shed builder. Don't fall for flash sale kit scams. Triple check your slab measurements before you lay the concrete. And don't expect to finish it in a weekend or a fortnight or even a month. I've seen shed kits sit there for 6 months. I've had people ask me in shops while I've been wearing my work uniform, do you guys build other people's shed kits? And I go, no. And there's been dozens of them. People just go, oh, I'm having a bit of trouble finding a builder. So there you go. Builders that do build them charge too much and you'd be struggling to find one anyway. So now you know the real cost of buying a kit, and maybe I've talked you out of it. You can take some time to do some research into the companies that you're going to buy from and who's going to build it and who's going to do the concrete slab, and check on all the ins and outs of the shed. So they're all the things that I'm going to be talking about in future videos. Hey, if you like the content that I've done, please click the like button and the subscribe button. I'm David, I'm the Shed Insider, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.